It's the hottest podcast in the world. From WWE to TNA by way of the NWA. It's referee Brian Hebner, legendary WWE referee and Mr. Refin Rant himself, Jimmy Corderas, and OVW and TNA senior official Daniel Spencer. It's time for Refin' It Up.
Welcome back to Refin' It Up. I am RJ, Daniel, Brian, Jimmy. How we doing, guys?
Now there we go. We're unmuted now.
There we go.
We're on. You couldn't hear me?
No, couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, good. I'm not saying.
He was saying good things about us.
Oh.
I was putting you guys over, and you muted me. Come on, man.
Well, at least we didn't start the show with a huge belch. At least that wasn't happening. So
I know, man. You know, we're getting better. We're getting better.
Yes,
I think RJ and I both try to mute everybody to make sure it didn't happen, and then we both try to unmute at the same time, and it muted one of us back. Is what happened.
I know. I can't believe it, man. Hey, good evening.
Good evening,
Good evening, Steve. How are you, buddy?
good evening, Steve. Well, guys, we got a lot to talk about, don't we?
Oh, we
A
sure
little bit.
do.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Daniel, when do you hit the road again, bud?
Next week to Hotlanta.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Follow up.
Mm.
What are you guys doing? You guys doing center stage again, or?
No, not center stage. We're doing something different now. So, yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe you'll get a nice visit from someone, a future Hall of Famer.
That would be
Maybe
phenomenal.
so. It would be phenomenal. And last time we were in Atlanta, we had a phenomenal guest as well. So you never know.
My Uncle Alan may be in town. I don't know.
Is he phenomenal?
Where did that come from?
No, he's just my uncle. No, he's just my uncle.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk some wrestling.
Anyways, with that being said, gentlemen, why don't we send it up to our first count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your one count.
Oh boy, do we have a lot this week, gentlemen. Last week on SmackDown, Brian, we saw, I believe it was a backstage segment here with Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. It was fairly interesting to see and hear, the back and forth between a lot of people saying, "Oh, is this going to be the heel turn of either one of them?" What do you think? What did you take from it?
It's really so for those that have listened to our shows, over the course of the 3 years or whatever it may be, I know you guys know I'm not a big Sami fan. I'm just not. But I will say I like this new Sami that I'm seeing though. I know I'm going to say something that Jimmy's going to steal, or not steal, but is in his mind, because you can't steal it if I say it. Stephen Camp, that's enough.
Brian's already having a couple bullets against him this week and last week. He's, technology, knock on wood, is so far. He doesn't need any Earl jokes from the.
I knew I liked Steven for a reason.
But I have to know.
Is he Canadian?
Just in case. But no, I like this Sami thing, man. I do. I like the way that he's being more serious. I like the way that. All right, let me just do this. So, what do y'all think about Cody? Does this kind of feel like a heel turn to y'all? Nobody's answer.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I just think
What do you think, Daniel?
a little different.
I mean, I don't know what just happened. to be disappeared. It's I don't know, man. I'm just along for the ride. I'm just seeing where they go with this. That's that's kind of the way to be, honestly.
What's weird is it can go either way. It can. Both of them are showing hints of heel character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
I don't
Jimmy.
think it's Cody. I don't think it's Cody.
Well, I don't either. I think it's Sami, and that's why I'm liking this character.
I think so. Yes, I think it's Sami. Here's the thing, too, that drove me nuts. A lot of people were talking about the fact that I can't believe Cody dressed him down the way he did and all that stuff. I even heard the term gaslit him used. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Have you guys ever played any professional sports and have a coach or your captain really tear into you about something you did or something you're complaining about or whining about? That's what this was. Cody is QB1. Cody
no,
is
Jimmy, not really.
No? Why?
I was always the captain, and I was always the star. So
you were dressing other people down that weren't doing their job. There you go.
Yes.
See, we live in a society now, and I hate to make this societal, but this is the way it is, Cody showed him some tough love. That's basically what he did. He said, dude, suck it up. This is the business. You can't whine over every little thing and expect everybody to bow down to your needs. Hey, I got to take care of my shit too, bro. You know what I mean? And if you don't take care of yours the way you should and think of yourself first, sometimes you got to think of yourself first. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't think it was heelish. I thought it was just showing some oomph from Cody.
But have we seen that side of Cody though? That's the thing. We haven't seen that side. That's why I'm like, what's he doing here? But no, I'm with you though. For conversation's sake, Jimmy, I'm bringing it up.
No, I understand.
You're right. If Sami is turning.
Yeah, I can see Sami, because what did Sami do at the end of that? He apologized to Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
He apologized to Cody.
Well,
sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Apparently.
True.
That and you're wrong. But
I'm never
Hey, why not? We gotta get everybody's favorite Corderas back in here. So I'm sure she'll have a say on that. Anyways, but who would you guys rather see, or who would you guys want to see make that turn? Would you want Sami, or would you want Cody to turn heel?
I don't think Cody. I don't think Cody. In my opinion, Cody can't turn heel.
Does he eventually though?
Does he what?
Does he eventually turn?
Why?
You think? Oh, exactly. Well, that's what I think too.
But give me the why. Why does he turn heel? What's the reason?
Do you think they'll get to the point where everybody gets tired of him being that baby face, or
that's cheap heat. You don't want that. Like you have to give me the why he's going to turn heel. You gave me that with Cena, but the execution of it afterwards was terrible because they did it at the wrong time. If they did Cena 3 years ago, it would have made more sense than this past year. Although the way he turned heel was amazing, it was the execution afterwards that wasn't so great. So my thing is, you have to give me the why. What would be Cody's reasoning of why he's turning heel? Why now? Like why? He's been heel before, so it's not like, well, he's never been heel. Oh, he's been heel in WB before. He's been heel in AEW and New Japan and other places. So he doesn't need to technically be heel in WB. I would rather Punk be a heel than Cody.
Steven brings up a good point here too about Cody and Sami. Do you think they can be a full-time heel in this day and age? I'm assuming referring to social media and internet dirt sheets and stuff.
The only person that's doing an actual full-time heel situation right now is MJF.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's not.
Oh.
Donnie DeSilvia says Cody turning heel anytime soon. I think the odds are better that Heb wins the next Royal Rumble. No.
That could be it. And guys,
Wow.
for those of you that are
Stop it,
listening to
folks.
our audio version of this, you can watch each and every week when we hit the record button live on YouTube as well as Twitch. Hit us up there.
And
give
hey,
us
if
that
you don't
thumbs
watch
up.
it live, it's okay. You can watch it on demand. It stays
Of
up on
course.
demand anytime you want to watch this on the YouTube and the Twitch.
You know, you can make Brian Hebner as your screen background on your phones. I'm sure he'll love that. But Brian, man, do you think we'll see those two turn eventually?
Well, here's my thing. To answer the question, I like as what Daniel said, Cody or Sami wouldn't be a cool heel. I think both of them would be straight up heels. If Cody were to turn at some point, he would be a straight up heel. I think that's happening faster than you guys think. I really do. I'm not saying it's happening before WrestleMania. Sometimes after WrestleMania, I think Cody's got to. I don't know. I don't think he's got to. I'm just saying, but I think that's going to happen. I just feel it. I just feel it. Have y'all not noticed lesser of a road?
I think that's a long way down the road. There's still too much value in Cody as a babyface still. And the people could complain all they want and say, oh, we're tired of him as a babyface. We want him to turn heel. Who else did they say that about? John Cena for how many years?
Cena.
For how many years?
Roman Reigns.
And still, all that time, number one in merch. Top of the mountain.
Yep.
It's the vocal minority again.
Yep.
So I'm going to take you guys over to, I believe this was was this Dynamite?
Are you driving? Are you driving? Where are we going? You picking me up here? The border crossing.
I might get stopped at the border. I have a lot of gold in my pocket.
I'm gonna need Brian to quit wearing hoodies so he can start flexing again. I missed the flexing Brian.
It's summer.
Cold,
it's gotta get to the spring.
Shit.
That's why you wear black. It's slimming.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jimmy's favorite tag team, FTR, got a little old school heat this past week on AEW TV, where they took out the Young Bucks brother and kind of got a little kerfuffle with Papa Buck as well. Is this just old school heat, or is this, they're just trying to, create a little magic with these guys again?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I just didn't do anything for me. Let's put it that way, to elevate the heat factor. I mean, not with Brother Buck or Papa Buck. Didn't give Jimmy. Never mind. Almost got me to say it. I didn't say it, but it did nothing for me. Dax goes off on somebody in the audience every week. Tired. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me. I may be a
Jimmy,
little biased.
Let me ask you this, Jimmy. What do you think it was supposed to do?
Supposed to get them heat and aggravate the audience and get the Bucks upset.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm with you. It did absolutely nothing for me. Yeah, that was a segment.
For me, it was. I mean, if people liked it and thought it was cool, that's the other thing too. If people thought it was cool, then it had the reverse effect. It's not supposed to be cool.
I mean, but did it do what it needed to do? Is the point? Did it do what it needed to do? And if it was, what was it?
You get the answer. Well, but I think they're just trying to get as much focus on them. I think, trying to get them.
He's saying that real quick. Donnie DeSilvia made a good little comment on our previous thing. He says he bets. He says, "I bet you dinner anywhere you want to have that Cody doesn't turn heel in 2026." So that's a bet.
I don't think it'll be 26.
Take that bet.
What's the most expensive restaurant in Richmond?
You think I know?
Applebee's.
Yeah. I don't know.
Denny's.
Ask for it. Oh, no. We don't go to Denny's.
Google it.
Jimmy Denny's. Anytime I see a commercial now, I think of Kali all the time now. If FD
Let's interact with the crowd to get heat. Do it. Or
without plants, the
Oh.
audience can see through the plants.
but
Well, like
can
a
they see through
ficus,
the
like
weeds?
a ficus plant, or
Do they see through the weeds?
I see what you're doing.
Venus.
Nah,
Venus
nah.
flytraps.
Yeah, something like that.
Venus, what'd you say? What'd you say, Brad? Ted, what'd you say?
Venus flytraps.
Yeah. WKRP in Cincinnati was a hell of a show.
Was it?
Was.
It was.
I'm dating myself again. Sorry.
It was.
When did, I don't remember that.
WKRP.
That might have been before I was born.
As God as my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
That's it, folks. We'll
I
see you
got it.
next
I
week
got it.
right here on Refin It Up. We can't beat that. Jimmy is he sings, he dances, and now he tells jokes.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Last night we saw the Raw go home for this weekend's Elimination Chamber. A lot of good stuff came out of this, Brian. We saw the last two entries are to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. We had Jey Uso for the men and Raquel Rodriguez for the women. Liv finally chose who she's facing, but most importantly, I want to get your thoughts on AJ Styles, kind of that tribute show that we talked about last week briefly, but he is now a Hall of Famer for the WWE.
Well, not officially.
Yeah.
He's going to
Not
be
officially,
on, he's
not
going to be on
officially
May.
yet.
Yeah, he's going to be on May 19th or whatever that is.
Yeah,
Or April 19th. Right.
April.
yeah, April.
So I'll say this, guys. Anybody that pays attention to me on Twitter, which if you don't, that's great. I really don't give a fuck. But I literally, guys, really teared up and had a legit cry for the first time in a long time because of the history that I've had with AJ, his wife Wendy, and a couple of his kids. I didn't have kids until I saw last night, but it went somewhere I never thought it was going to go. And it really did. I did not think that this was going to be it, but I fully believe right now this is it for at least a long time, for at least a while before AJ does anything. Putting the glove in the middle of the ring, bringing his family, being inducted to the Hall of Fame. The guy's done for right now. He's done. I'm not saying he's never going to have another match. That's not what I'm saying. But he is officially done for now. And I think he meant what he said. He wants to go home. He's tired of missing days. He's tired of missing weddings. He's tired of his anniversary. I get it. I've been there. I lived it. I had to do the same thing. So I really think, it's a very sad day for someone like AJ Styles, who is an elite athlete, did it at a high level, but more importantly was a good human being, a good father, and a good friend. So it sucks, but congratulations to him. He's in great shape, and guess what? He'll be walking around playing with his kids, dunking a basketball and playing softball. So a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
Well, good for him. Going out on his terms, and he explained that too on Monday night. He went out his way. And a lot of guys don't have that option. I've been fortunate enough to see at a couple of the WrestleCons that I've been at recently. It's hard to see some of the guys you worked with, the guys that the guys that you watched having issues, mobility issues now.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to say, look, I'm still able, I'm feeling good. I want to feel good and play with my kids and be able to be with my kids. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Sometimes in this business that drug gets in your veins and you don't want to give it up. And you're saying, I could do it. I can push. I can keep going. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. And who suffers at the end of it? The people who allowed us to live our dream all those years. Now it's time to give back to them. And God bless AJ Styles for giving back to his family the way he is.
And as we, of course, I'm going to bring up, and one of our listeners just alluded to it as we do it on the screen, but loving the fact that Frankie Kazarian, Abyss, not Chris Parker, but Abyss, Then you had, you also had Jeremy Borash and Petey
Petey.
Williams, but Spud was there as well. He's always backstage on Raw, so he was there as well. And Bobby Roode too is one of the producers. So there's a picture of all those guys, including Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, doing those things, doing a big picture.
Got to shout out Rudy. Got to shout out Rudy.
Oh, and Rudy Charles was in that same picture. I forgot he was Rudy. And Rudy, Brian, I think Rudy's may have ref more AJ Styles matches than you, probably, right? I mean, Rudy has you beat.
I did a bunch. I don't know, man. I did a bunch. I have no clue.
I'm thinking overall because of his TNA days before you got there, and then his WB days when in the last 10 years. So I feel like Rudy's probably the one that's reffed the most AJ Styles matches.
I would say he lapped me because of the WWE time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a combination of them together. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But
That
hey,
doesn't
Brian
make it
was
better, David.
I didn't say that. Earl Hebner is the best.
Okay.
By the way, Brian was on a couple shots of Brian on the tribute video from AJ Styles, and your dad Earl, obviously Earl was in it as well. Yeah, young Rudy. What? I'm sorry. Hold on. It's Earl.
Of course, it has to make an appearance now that we're on freaking video. Donnie brings up another thing that WWE has offered to build AJ a facility and let him train the kids close to home and under the WWE umbrella. So that's always good to see.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it would be a WWE ID program. I believe that's.
I think so as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask y'all this real quick. You go on, RJ. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Y'all can't sit there and tell me that you guys did not think when Taker got to the ring, and I know people have said this because I thought the same thing. It was obvious that he wasn't going to ask for one more match. I thought it.
No.
Taker or AJ?
Taker was going to ask AJ.
No.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. I thought because I do believe that AJ was thrown off by Taker coming out because you could tell that was genuine, like he knew that was happening. So as soon as it happened, it made me think immediately. I was like, oh, he's going into the Hall of Fame, which sucks. It sucks for one reason. We wanted to put him in the TNA Hall of Fame, I know before, and AJ turned it down because he wanted to retire first. So I felt like we were going to definitely do it this year, and WWE beat us to it. So I was like, but he'll definitely go in the TNA Hall of Fame still. Doesn't matter.
Still can do it this year. I mean, like, 100%. Can you imagine going into 2 Hall of Fames in the same year?
That would be the first ever that's done that, right? So
that would be phenomenal. Yes.
Hey, Brian, is this your handle here on YouTube? WWE Fan Guy 26 says Daniel is such
what the hell?
I don't know.
That a boy.
Whose burner is that?
I like this kid.
Is that your burner?
I'm texting Earl.
Who was that? I need to make sure I'm following him.
It's on YouTube.
What a shill.
WWE Fan Guy 26.
There we go.
Let's go ahead and just turn that.
We'll just turn that off.
No, you leave it alone.
Let's investigate. Is this a real account or something stuff up?
Oh, that's phenomenal. But
make sure you tell him now you got to put me over. Now he's got to put me over.
Well, I figured that was going to go. That was a given. I would figure. But we also saw the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar last night with Heyman there in the ring. Boys, an open challenge at WrestleMania for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, a lot of talk and really didn't go anywhere. It was like if I had a shot for every time Paul Heyman said Brock Lesnar, you wouldn't be talking to me today. I'd be in a coma. I'm telling you, man. I mean, he said Brock Lesnar more times than Tony Khan says great in any interview.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Tony Schiavone.
Well,
so
I'm actually intrigued by this. Of
course you are. He just called you a suck up.
I'm
Go
intrigued
ahead,
by
suck
this,
up.
and
What?
I
Tell me you
think
loved it. Tell me you loved it.
I think that when we get the reveal of who it is, who's going to be then it's going to be you want to see why it waited for such a long time. And
We all
no,
know.
it's not Gilbert.
No, Steven. No.
No, Steven, poor guy. No. We know who know it is. Come on now.
You know who it is?
3 letters.
Donnie De Silva. No? No.
Tell Donnie if he beats him, I'll take him to dinner too. But no, 3 letters, guys. Come on. It's obvious, isn't it?
It's got to be Oba.
Exactly.
RVD.
RVD.
You said 3
Where did
letters.
that come from? Have you been smoking
I did.
tonight?
Did I say 3 letters?
Maybe.
Got to be one guy.
No,
thought
I did. I did.
Oh,
Brian did. I was saying I thought I heard it. No, but
Well,
yeah,
then-
that is.
It could be 2 letters and a number.
Do.
oh, Y2J. Okay, now
Oh.
it took me a while. Not Brock.
No way.
No.
That's not happening either.
Well,
No, I know it's not happening. I just see
Do
the
you
internet
think-
going crazy.
do you
Too
think
soon
this,
for Gunther.
they pull the cord on Gunther and Lesnar?
Too soon.
Or is it
Gunther's
too
got
soon?
his hands full. This is my fantasy booking idea, of course. So here we go again. But Gunther's got his hands full right now with Dragon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And who is Dragon Lee closely associated with? Other than AJ Styles.
Ray?
Another luchador, Rey Mysterio. And who is calling it a career very soon?
Right.
So
Ray.
who makes perfect sense to be next in line for Gunther to retire him at WrestleMania?
Ray.
Unless
If that's happening, they go.
unless Brock Lesnar's retiring to WrestleMania.
Well, he could call an audible like the Royal Rumble and just eliminate himself.
Here's another good point here from Steven. What if Logan Paul goes against Brock? Do you think you guys want that? Do you guys want that?
No, not what makes sense yet.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
Too
I
much
wouldn't
of-
mind that.
But they're on the
Logan
same
Paul
team
talks some shit.
technically. I know, but they're
Yeah,
on the
I'm
same
just saying
team
I wouldn't mind
technically.
seeing that.
Oh, I'm not saying what
Yeah,
man's
but
seeing
Logan
it. I just
Paul
don't
does-
think that's it. That's not it yet. It's not
Yeah.
WrestleMania. That's SummerSlam, Survivor Series. It's not WrestleMania.
How many weeks do we have till WrestleMania?
7.
6,
So it's
7,
7, yeah.
something like that.
We've got a
April
Saturday
9th.
night. We've got a Saturday night's main event between Chamber and WrestleMania.
Think about 7 weeks.
If it's Brock and Logan, that needs a build. Not just like, okay, we got 6-7 weeks to build. This needs a build.
Yeah.
This needs to take some time. This needs to marinate. Marinate.
Ooh, I like marinated.
I agree.
Yeah, well, you never know. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Obviously, they're going to want to do something. The injury bug bit the WWE again yesterday, last night on Monday Night Raw. We saw Bronson Reed go out with what WWE is announcing as a distal bicep tear and is out of action indefinitely.
Real quick, I just want to give a shout out. Maybe you're going to do it in the Refin review, or I'm out. So if that's the case, I want to do it now. Shout out to Rod Zapata, Spider. Did a very good job communicating and saving that match. And maybe possibly an audible happened. A different person went over that wasn't supposed to. I don't know. Maybe not. But
There was definitely
regardless,
an audible. There was definitely an audible, Daniel, and I
Definitely
visibly
audible,
saw the happen. Yeah.
not only audibles, but like completely what to do in that, how to handle that final spot or whatever they did. And shout out to Rod. He was there communicating. He was very calm when he was doing it. Everything else, Spider, is why you're the man. Appreciate you. Good job.
We'll talk
What's
about
crazy
that
is
when
that,
Daniel gets when we hit that button for Daniel. We'll talk about it in Refin review too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
What's crazy?
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
No, go for it. Go for it. I want to hear it now, Brian.
Maybe
What
not.
happened?
Did we lose him?
What happened? He's
What happened?
frozen.
Uh-oh.
Frozen.
And I thought it was cold up here.
We said his name too much. He froze.
I
There you
didn't.
go.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. It's.
Oh, he's back now.
I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
You're back now.
All right, we can hear you. Oh,
You're frozen. I'm frozen. We're all frozen. We'll call the whole thing.
Just
off.
everybody move. Everybody move. There we go.
Oh,
He doesn't even have a laptop. He doesn't have a laptop. Put
Wow.
So he's
I
not
don't
frozen after all.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Injury bug sucks. It really does. It really does suck. And I don't even know what's going on. I'm about to put myself out of here. Yeah, it's just it's a tough time of season too, and it just makes everything suck for them. I don't know, I don't know how this has affected the things as the Masked Man. I don't know how the thing has affected the way they were going through with WrestleMania. All I can tell you is no injuries are good, but it's always the next man. And here we go. Let's see who that is.
So
Yep.
Donnie brings up here that type of bicep tear is the worst, more than a standard bicep tear, that the recovery without injury results is at least 50% permanent loss of the strength. So
Yeah, if
hopefully-
you don't do the surgery, yeah.
Dang.
right. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point for him. Because obviously that's somebody that you worked with a little bit towards the end of your run there in TNA, Brian.
Matt Blackstone said, or Blackstock said, Frozen, the Refin It Up movie coming up soon. I had starring Brian Hebner.
Coming to Netflix everywhere because Brian hates streaming.
Coming to YouTube.
YouTube,
Okay, even
yes.
better.
YouTube and Twitch. Coming to YouTube. We're not on Netflix yet. Although Netflix does have podcasts now. So
Yeah, well, there you go.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, okay,
Really?
let's work something out here. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you know what? The thing. It's terrible when anybody gets injured. It's no doubt about it. You can't say anything else. But I hate when people start trying to pinpoint why this happens. People are saying, "Oh, he should have done this instead of the spot that he injured." It looked like when he was breaking up the pin attempt when Jay had El Grande pinned. And it's just a freak thing. It's just a freak accident. And he knew it right away because he must have felt it because he stopped and looked at his arm. So obviously he felt something. But for people to say, well, they should have done this instead, or they should have done a different spot.
And you also don't know if the spot before that he actually did it, and then that's the spot that made it where it popped, and and it could have been him grabbing the rope. It's I mean Vince McMahon tore both quads walking down into the ring. So I mean it happens
Yeah. And trying to say this is karma for the Seth Rollins faux injury angle. Really?
They want to grasp at straws, Jimmy. You know how they are.
I have. This is like, oh my God.
Just let him. Like I said, hopefully he won't be out too long. Obviously, you see this. We've seen it quite a bit. Unfortunately, with the torn biceps, torn pecs, all that
Brian
stuff.
still here? Is Brian still here? Audio?
Brian's here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm still here, guys. I'm still here.
Okay.
He's figuring something out.
He's hitting the cater. He's hitting the
Say his
catering
name and
right
he
now.
appears.
Yeah, that's a gimmick that I didn't know.
No, I had to go to the bathroom as well.
That's a
Well,
different.
I
That's a
belched
different
last week and
platform.
this week.
Yeah.
Only refs.com. So
Okay, trademark
Oh,
that.
boy.
I got to talk to my lawyer.
I just want to see the image on the T-shirt of that.
Be an extra large T-shirt, right, Brian?
Oh. Medium. It's medium.
where's
Oh,
Rod
God.
Zapata when you need him? You said medium.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
You
boy.
might not be
So
able to
with
see
that,
that
guys.
on here. He's so tan.
But God, This can't go anywhere but good.
He's,
It go
as
up.
soon as he sees this or hears this, I'm getting a text. I know it.
Oh boy. But gentlemen, why don't we do this? Brian, you want me to hit the button or you got it this week?
Oh no.
I got it. Can't wait to hit it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
Got
no. Oh no.
Yep. Bye, Daniel.
Oh,
I
Oh.
love it. I love electronics. I love electronics. Who said I didn't like electronics?
Well, apparently you can. Never mind. We won't go there. We won't go there. Guys, why don't we do? We'll go up to our Refin review right here on Refin It Up.
This is Refin Review.
Well, Jimmy, we're gonna go back to. We're not gonna do the one that we had on there. First off, I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Obviously, we talked about it in our first count, but just props to I believe it was Rod did the match, the triple threat match there. Unfortunately, you guys have done it before. You know, unfortunately, you have to make that decision that you got to call the audible.
yeah. And what Rod did, and I think Daniel touched on it before he got muted, is he was calm under pressure because you have a split second to react to everything. You don't know what's going on. Everything's moving, and you have to kind of gauge the room. You have to read the room, and this is the biggest advantage that they have now is the two-way communication that they have now with Gorilla, the referees, where they can communicate back. They could ask him questions. He can find out what's going on, talk back to them, talk to medical staff who's there ringside, and assess the situation. And to me, I'll bet dollars to donuts they called an audible, and Jey Uso is now in the chamber, and I don't think he was originally scheduled to be in there. And if that's the case, fine, you roll with it. You got to roll with it. You got to do what you got to do.
Brings up something here too, guys. Say when they made the audible, do you think they should have put Grande Gable over
No.
instead of
Not
Jay?
me.
No,
Actually, I wouldn't have minded that. I mean, you look at who's in the. They pulled the trigger with Kiana James, which I kind of liked. They pulled the trigger with Trick Williams, Javon Evans. Who did anybody have Javon Evans on their bingo card for the chamber? I don't think so. Now they're even talking where, you know what? Javon Evans should win the chamber match. I don't know if I would go that far, but hey, see how people's perceptions now change? You put El Grande in that chamber match, guess what? That's actually, I like that idea. And I'm not just saying that because Donnie said it. I like that idea because it would have added some spice. And I'm not saying that the chamber match needed more spice.
Well, we're going to get there. We're going to get there, Jimmy.
Jay's been there before.
Yeah.
You want to ramp up El Grande Americano OG version, that would have been a way to do it.
Yeah.
Now, since we're going to sit here and talk about that here in our second count, I just wanted to do this, go back real quick and just say, Jimmy, think about this. So when me and you were reffing, we didn't have that two-way shit. So when that goes down, we got to make the decision in the ring with the boys. All right. Mm-hmm. So I'm not taking anything away from Rod. He can't help the sophistication he's got now that we didn't have, but it's a lot scarier out there when you can't hear back there what they want to call in the ring because you got to figure it out up there. You know what I mean? But he did do a good job. I'm not taking anything away. I just think that the two-way thing is something now that I think all brands on a higher scale should have at this point because of things like that. Or even, just the little things that would matter. You know what I mean? But I'm so glad I had nobody talking in my ear that could hear me back. I mean, oh my God, it would have been horrible. But it was a nice job.
Especially if they would have taped some of the stuff you were saying under your breath.
Oh, I know, right? I wouldn't have been in the business long ago.
Well, at least you have a button. There's a button you have to press for them to hear you, but you'd forget and leave it on. And then anyway.
You're right. And the last thing I'll say, and this is to put Rod over again, Rod looked more calm in the ring than the boys did, because I saw Jay and I saw El Americano really being vocal, which I get it. They needed to be. They needed to figure out the finish, but he was calmer than the boys and was relaying things. Because on the outside of the ring, if you go back and watch it, you can really see when he went to the top of the rope, and then they did I don't know. It was a splash with the knees. He went to the outside. There was a lot of communicating out there. So
yeah,
good job on Rod.
See, and that's a sign of a veteran referee, where in certain situations where something happens, you have to be the calming influence in the ring. Sometimes you got to be the one to tell the guys, slow down, take a breath, easy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's the referee who tells them that sometimes.
Well, if they're overreacting and then you overreact on top of it, then you got a problem. So,
Donnie brings something up here before we get to our other match that we're going to talk about. He said, any of you guys ever ref a multi-man match where the finish had to change and you had to decide who's up?
yes. My match was in TNA. It was Kurt Angle, Ken Anderson, and Rob Van Dam. And Kurt was the champion, I believe. Obviously, he was going over. He got bumped really bad. So we scattered around, and the finish didn't change, but we did a deal where we did a double bump ski, and the guy landed and then able to just drape his arm for the 1, 2, 3. Nothing special, but yeah, this was at a house show. This was in England. It was pretty wild, pretty wild. It was not TV though, thank God.
So the person who went over didn't change. The actual finish changed completely.
Completely changed. Yes, completely.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had to get there. We had to figure out a guy who couldn't do anything, come up with the finish.
Yeah.
So great.
I'm trying to think of one myself. I can't think of any. Thanks for trying to fire up the brain cells there, Donnie. I appreciate that.
You get it twice. You get it twice a week here and with Donnie, man.
Oh, I know.
I think he knows which cells to poke.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. He wants me to remember multi-man matches from 20 years ago. I don't know.
But hey, something to think about, I guess. But from our other one is the Obafemi and Kit Wilson match from SmackDown. Jimmy, we saw the debut of a new referee up on SmackDown, getting called up from NXT.
Yes, I believe her name is Vicky. If I don't know if that's her first match on the main roster, and if it is, congrats to you. See, this ref and review, I don't know if this one falls on her or not. And the issue I have in this is when the bell rang to start the match. Obafemi was in the ring. Kit Wilson was on the outside getting ready to read his poem. That's when the bell rang, and then Kit Wilson got up on the apron on the outside of the ring, read his poem, and I was waiting for Obafemi to grab it and start eating the poem, but that didn't happen. That would have actually made me laugh. But I don't understand why the bell rang at that point. Now, did she instinctively call for the bell, which in that case, it was the wrong time to ring the bell, or did that come from the back? Was that called by Gorilla? And they rang the bell, which again, I think is the wrong call. But she did signal for it. Maybe they told her to signal for the bell. I don't know. I'm just saying that was the wrong time to call for the bell, because Kit Wilson didn't get in the ring for a good what after the bell rang? 2 minutes?
At least.
While he was reading the poem?
Right. Yeah. I'd say so.
To me, that made no sense. And again, why would the referee... I know you're laying out so they can do their spot and tell the poem and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, you called for the bell and you left everybody out. Well, not everybody. You let one of the opponents outside the ring for all that time. It just felt awkward to me. Maybe people didn't care. Maybe others didn't notice, but I did.
Jimmy, I'm going with the old. It wasn't her. I'm going with the old. It was called from the back. I can hear it right now as I'm sitting here playing this out by ear. Go ahead, call for the bell. Call for the bell. And
Mhm.
I think that's what happened. Sometimes I think instinctually, you don't back. I think you just need to call it when appropriate while you're the ref in the ring. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
those days might be gone. I don't know. It might be all produced.
Well,
I don't know.
I've had times where I'm standing in the ring and I'm waiting to call for the bell, and the bell rings, and I'm like, I didn't call for it, but okay. Somebody told them to ring the bell.
Yeah.
So Donnie brings up a comment here where he says there are fans giving this woman a hard time, saying that she's too good looking to be a ref and will still focus even if she does nothing. Thoughts?
Okay.
If you're
Well,
if you're
say
watching
this.
wrestling, no, if you're watching wrestling and you're too busy watching women, maybe it's not the wrestling that's the problem. Maybe you should be focusing on other websites or other television shows. I don't know.
I'm in agreement with you, Jimmy. People that are mad about this, I'm just going to say right now, forget it, bro. Then the wrestling that you're watching must not be entertaining enough for you. As Jimmy said, you need to find another platform. If you're going to sit there and stare at the woman who's ref for a job, I mean, I get looking at her saying, "Oh, she's cute," and keep watching the entertainment you like. But my God, that is the most ridiculous thing. Woof. I'd like to hear who these people are. Jesus.
I wouldn't, but so what if you've got a referee, a male referee, a handsome male referee, and somebody's going, "Ooh, he's kind of hot." Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't think women watch the male referees, or even guys watch the male referees. If that's, I don't get it. Anyways, Donnie, you sent us off the rail again. What can I tell you?
He's been doing that very well this episode so far.
Of course. That's what he do.
I guess.
You're gonna have to Donnie the Daniel treatment and block him.
I wouldn't go that far. But guys, unfortunately, Brian, we're gonna have to hit that button back, bring Daniel back when we come back in our second count right here on Refin It Up.
This is your 2 count.
Oh boy. Well, boys, we're back, and Daniel is back as well. Oh boy.
He's back again. Daniel's back. Tell a friend.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello. What?
Not to make it weird or anything, huh?
Look, I was
not
just
at all.
mad that those questions by Donnie was asked during referee review. I was like, that could have been saved for when I came back, but whatever.
Which one was that?
Both of them.
No.
So, well, you're here now, and you want to answer?
Yes, I've been involved in a multi-match where the finish had to change, and I didn't make the call though. I got called from the back, and you just give it going. So I haven't been in a situation like that, but I've been in a situation where I'm communicating for sure. And you know what? There's nothing wrong. It's there. Both you should have both male and female referees. There's no problem with them looking attractive, I guess is the right word. I mean, I legit have had somebody in the crowd just to watch me, but it happens. They also got
no one paid a fucking ticket to see your ass.
Paid. I didn't say they paid. I didn't say they paid. I said they were there. They were watching me. So
you let them in. You let them in for free. You let them in for free.
But but I will say this. I mean, TNA has had 2 very attractive female referees, and I don't hear anybody saying that they can't watch the show because of 2. So what? It's just funny how they see somebody new with blonde hair and it makes a thing. But shout out to all the female referees that doing their thing, and all the males in medium shirts too as well.
Yeah, maybe that was the referee that watched. She was the one that worked with you. Jeez.
Oh, I got a question for you because I don't know Vicky. That's her name, right? Vicky.
Vicky's her name. Yeah. She used to be an
Yeah.
I think she was an MMA fighter or something.
That's what I was going to ask. Somebody
yeah.
mentioned to me that she was
Yeah.
into boxing or MMA or something like that.
I will say this. She has, like, I saw her the very first, like, whatever it was, and I know that they were working with her in NXT clearly, and then I saw her live NXT back in November when we were there, and I was she improved tremendously, and the fact that I've seen her a few matches since then on TV, and I watched the match on SmackDown. I was like, overall, I mean, she's improved very well. So kudos to her for sticking to it and to taking direction and doing what she's doing, for sure. No comment, Donnie. No comment.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do have a nickname, Mr. Delicious, and it did come from a rat. So,
Donnie, you got to spell it right. It's Rizzat. Okay.
Can we just please move on?
So this weekend on Saturday from Chicago is the Elimination pay-per-view, or PLE, excuse me.
Hey, the SmackDown is Friday night here in Louisville.
Mention that at the KFC Yum Center?
That's what they say. Yeah, the MC Yum Center.
Save me a bucket.
Yum. Get
so Daniel's delicious, and this place they're going to is yummy. Okay, got it.
And we all come together at the United Center on Saturday. Look at that. United.
You can't make this stuff up, folks. You can't make this stuff up.
Oh, shoot.
So as of right now, there's the 4 advertised matches. You have the men's chamber match with Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Jey Uso. You have the women's chamber match with Tiffany, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez, as well as you have Punk defending the title in his hometown versus Finn Balor for the world title. And then you have Becky and AJ Lee for the IC women's title. So, guys, they usually have, Jimmy, you've done a lot of the Money in the Bank matches before they had a whole freaking pay-per-view for them. But you get kind of like these gimmick matches here. You don't really have that big of a card, though. So you really got to, bring your A game.
Of course, I know these chamber matches. They do take a while, though. It's almost like the Rumble matches. Donnie and I were talking about this. It's almost like the Rumble matches, where the 2 chamber matches take up obviously the majority of the PLE. So you're gonna eat up a lot of time with those, and you could probably squeeze in one more match if they make one on Friday SmackDown, maybe, which I think should be fine. But as far as this match goes, it's going to be interesting. A lot of options, and you can go several different directions here. I see a lot of see, my option, if I had to pick, would be Randy Orton. I would love. I know we've seen it before, and I know people are going to say, "Oh man, I'm tired of seeing Orton and Drew at WrestleMania." Blah blah. But I think there's a nice story being built in there where Orton is now. What's Orton at? 14 world titles.
14, I believe,
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe he chases and tries to catch the never seen 17 record.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe there's something there, but you got a lot of guys. Trick Williams is a wild card, definitely. Mm-hmm. I mean, has anybody really caught on to the audience like he has in the last couple of weeks?
No.
Everybody's you get that pop whenever his music hits. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Is it a more thing of his entrance music that they like, or is it like
it's
the
him.
whole thing? Yeah,
it's him. The total package. It's him.
Yeah,
they love him. It's not the music. The music obviously is a part of it. It's part of the package, but he ticks all the boxes, and he's different from everybody else on the roster, and he's just appealing. and he's just appealing. They love
So
him.
here's my only problem. Here's my only problem with the chamber guys. For the guys, if you look at it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 are all.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's why El Grande Americano might have been a better win over Jay. That would have helped this beer. If you think.
Well,
about
he's
it.
technically a babyface too, Brian. Because
The original,
yeah,
right?
he's the OG. So
He can play heel.
what's he get?
Yeah, but
in a
the
match
thing
like
is,
this.
though, yeah, but you think about they're going, whoever wins this is facing Drew. So I think you probably would want, if you're going to do it the traditional way, you'd want to have one of the baby faces obviously win. So that's probably
But
why
not
they're
5 of
doing it
them.
that way, I think.
There's 5 out of 6
true.
baby faces.
2, 3,
That's my only thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 5. Who's not the babyface?
Trick.
Well, technically, it's 5 out of 6, but Trick is almost the babyface himself. People don't boo him.
Right. We
Yeah.
have a cool heel.
Yeah.
He's a star.
But he's not cool. That's the thing. He's not trying to be cool. He's trying to be heel cool, which is different. That doesn't make sense what I just said.
Yeah,
He's
but
still, you know,
but he is cool because he was on the Ringside podcast this week, right, Daniel?
He was, yeah. We reunited with my boy Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you taking out of this, Daniel?
I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm just ready to see. I don't know where they're going to go with it, and that's what I like. I like to not be. I like to, wonder what. And so, yeah.
Is you taking that same adage going into the women's chamber match as well? As for, hey, I want to be surprised, or is it, everybody, it's going to be all predictable. It's going to be this person. It's going to be that person.
No, same concept. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously we know the winner's going to take on Jade, so it's like, could it be?
Who makes sense here, though, Daniel? Who makes sense here to you?
I don't know. I really don't know because Jade is it's not really a heel. So maybe Raquel, but then and maybe you have the Judgment Day going for titles, and maybe one wins, one doesn't, and you're like, hey, you need to be out of here. And I don't know. There's that aspect of it. There's Asuka, like being, I don't know. It's intriguing. So to me, again, I like it. It's unpredictable, and I want to watch what they come up with. And
all right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Give me your pick. Jimmy, give me your pick. RJ, give me your pick. I'll give you my pick in both the chamber matches. We'll see who wins next week, if any of us do. Start with the men's. Daniel, you're up.
Trick Willie.
You're going with Trick Williams. All right, well, you want to lose. All right. Jimmy.
It's a wild card. It's a wild card pick. I'm not going to say that's not a possibility, but I'm going with the 3 most dangerous letters in all of wrestling. RKO.
RJ.
Very interesting. Well, for everybody to get a different pick, I was going to go with Orton with Jimmy, but I want to see LA Knight. I think this is the time they're going to pull the cord on him, get him in that match against Drew, and see what he can do.
He just wants to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go with Jimmy. I think Randy's going over. Sorry to piggyback, Jimmy. I'm very sorry, but that's what I'm doing. Sorry. All right, let's go with the women.
I find it interesting that
Daniel.
nobody picked Cody.
Yeah.
I don't think Cody can win this.
But that's okay. Like Cody could,
Yeah.
and him and Drew have their match. So, so I'm gonna women. Raquel.
I think it's a good pick. Jimmy.
I like that pick from a physical standpoint, how they match up physically. That would be a nice visual in the ring.
Storyline 2, again, 2 Judgment Day people going after titles.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. But if you want to talk star power, it's Rhea.
Okay.
Well, there's
You
honestly-
you want to go ahead of me then?
Yes.
I want to say one name, but I'm not 100% positive on it, but I'm going to go with Tiffany Stratton. I think they're going to run it back with her and Jade. They're talking about WrestleMania. It's going to be Tiffy time.
Not according to
Okay,
my
well-
watch. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Mine's
I can't keep taking Jimmy. I can't keep taking Jimmy. So I'm gonna pull out I'm going with Alexa Bliss.
Oh, interesting pick.
That's interesting, yeah.
And
I
I would
will
like
say,
Donnie-
gentlemen. Go ahead, Chip.
I would like Donnie to send his picks too across our screen so we can see those as we move on. RJ, now you go ahead. I just want to get that down so I have it for next week.
We're running out of time. I got to get through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprise is gonna be Kiana James. I wanted to see her win. That's gonna be a surprise.
Okay, we got.
She's gonna show. She's gonna have a big showing, I think. Yep.
There we go. Scrap all the
fucking
plans. Trick beats Drew at Mania. His whole gimmick is he wins the big one. So give the people what they want. Donnie De Silva said that.
There you
go. Okay.
Well, that Trick.
Lemon pepper steppers, boy.
You want to bet more dinner on this, Donnie?
There you go. There you go, Brian.
Thank you, sir. There's my man. My man. Thank you,
Who
sir.
is this guy?
It's got to be somebody.
Doesn't matter who he is.
Anyways, real quick, and then we'll go up to our third count, guys. Are we expecting any title changes here between the women's IC title match and
yes, AJ Lee wins the yes, AJ Lee wins the title.
Yeah.
Nope.
You think so?
Yeah.
Becky Trump retains.
I like how Jimmy understands, or maybe did I say it before? Jimmy understands where Becky is getting her character, her new character from. It's beautiful. Huge.
I think it is obvious. Maybe
she's a great gal. Great gal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have to do this. We are moving on. I want to do one more thing. I'm sorry. RJ, I'm sorry. I don't mean to take over here. What's in the box? We're going to spend 2 minutes on this. That's it. 2 minutes. What's in the box? Jimmy, you're not going before me.
Okay.
Daniel, you're up. What's in the box? We
only
get 2 minutes.
Time.
All right.
I'm
RJ,
looking for a box.
What's in the box?
Box. Did he say box? Go, RJ.
He said box.
That's a magic word. I'm going to say hornswoggles in the box.
Oh, good Lord. It's not wide enough.
Here you go, Jimmy. Come on. I'm lobbing them to you.
All right, Daniel.
I mean, if it's a wrestler, how are they living this whole time, right? So
they're not living. They can't be a wrestler. They can't be unless it's a vampire. There you go, Donnie. Why you might as well be Jimmy, you son of a gun bitch, you.
Son of a gun, bitch, you. What's up?
Wow.
What's that?
I don't know
Brother Love is in the box, obviously. The Gobbledygooker, part 2.
Yeah.
Duh.
All right, Jimmy, I'll go before you.
I don't understand. I don't get Danhausen. I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. I don't think he's. I don't think he needs to go to NXT. I don't think he's main roster. in a box, but it would make sense character wise. But maybe it's Gangrel. I don't know.
I don't
I
care what's in the box.
truly believe that. Sorry, Jimmy, but I truly believe that this is just going to be nothing but a symbolic of something, of someone coming, is what I think.
A statue.
A statue.
Something. I don't know what. I don't know exactly what, but I think it's going to be something of a. Okay, I'll go with that. I don't know. All I know is that I think it's going to be something symbolic of someone coming to WrestleMania or to Saturday Night Main Event,
or it could be a leg lamp,
a major award.
I know, but like you said, Daniel, it can't be a fucking person. They can't live in a box for however long they've been in there and have no water and oxygen and shit. What are they just getting put on the fucking?
Have you seen some of the people in the
hauled around the
ICW?
fucking world?
Have you seen some of the people in the ICW? They could live in a basement forever. Why not a box?
My arms couldn't fit in that box.
God, well, we know it. Well, we know it's not you, Daniel, because you're too delicious and your arms are too big. Get the fuck out of here.
I have to get this out here because this whole box thing has been driving me nuts. It's not Kevin Spacey making a return from the movie set.
Could be
it's
Earl.
Not Brad Pitt.
Is it Earl?
Oh, good Lord. I have to give a shout out to Johnny Gargano from Friday Night SmackDown when he was planking on the top of the box. I lost it. That was the best ever. This whole thing with Johnny Gargano is brilliant. Him doing it on the box.
That's it, NXT?
No, it's not SmackDown.
It said NXT. The box did.
Oh, it did? Oh, the box
Yeah,
did?
in the top, it said NXT. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I don't know. I didn't notice that. I noticed Johnny Gargano just planking on top of it.
Huh.
I
Interesting.
thought that was great.
Guys, so why don't we do this? Why don't we take a brief break? We'll come back in our third count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your 3 count.
All right, gentlemen, we are back here in our third count. Just wrapping it up here, guys. We got this big pay-per-view coming up. I'm going to say pay-per-view. I don't care. Coming up Saturday. I believe it's at 7, so it's an early start. Looking forward to it. It's always delivers.
It's the road to WrestleMania. It's the setup for WrestleMania. And because I think they need something to really spark some excitement, I'm expecting something big to happen.
Like what?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
But somebody's going to show up or something. Something's going to happen that most people don't see coming. I think it's going to really, really spark the conversation for Monday. That's for sure.
I think they have to do something big at this point. I really, really do. I mean, the creative in my point right now leading up to WrestleMania is a little bit disappointing. Not a lot going on. There's more storylines for Elimination Chamber than there is WrestleMania at this point. I get it. It's 7 weeks away. But they got to start doing something to add some juice. I'm not even getting into ticket sales because I think that's the most ridiculous thing to talk about at this point. But all I can say is something. You're right, Jimmy. Again, I have to agree with you. I hate that, but it is what it is. Something special has to happen out of this pay-per-view to build their momentum towards WrestleMania. I agree.
I'm okay with them slowly building a couple things of WrestleMania because you have Elimination Chamber and what happens that affects WrestleMania. So I'm okay with that, but if you remember correctly, before they had multiple titles and all this stuff, as soon as Royal Rumble hit, it was pushed, even though they always had a February pay-per-view, Fully Loaded or No Way Out or whatever they called it. I think No Way Out was it. They they always pushed towards WrestleMania from the very beginning, pretty much starting announcing the Hall of Fame, all that kind of stuff. Right after the Royal Rumble, it's now what they have all these multiple titles and they have multiple shows that are happening on Peacock and on ESPN and all these places. You kind of have to like, serve two masters right now. So after Saturday, I think you'll start seeing a push to, which is why I think Brock Lesnar did the open challenge announcement, but no one accepted it. And I don't see no one accepting it for like 2 weeks. Because they need to build that, it's my opinion on that.
Something else that has been building each and every day.
What are you laughing at? What was so funny?
Wait, you mentioned Brock Lesnar.
That's what I was laughing at. He didn't agree with his own point. He backed up. He was like, "Yeah, that's what I think."
What if? I know this is a little bit far-fetched, but what if at the beginning of the chamber match, Brock comes out and lays everybody to waste? Like the chamber match doesn't officially start until all 6 participants are in, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's when people can start getting eliminated, if I'm not mistaken. What if the final pod opens up and Brock comes out and just decimates and leaves everybody laying? It doesn't have to anything else. That's his message. He leaves everybody else laying. He goes to leave the ring, wipes his feet, and everybody goes, "Holy crap. Who's going to stand up to this guy?" And then you get your challenge from whoever it might
Makes sense. It's a nice little swerve, bro.
You know what?
Bro.
Audra caught me doing that in the supermarket the other day. She called me out. I said, "Oh, damn."
I've seen there's a thing on the TikTok. People are doing it, and I've been wanting to do a TikTok video of me walking into the gym.
No, the gym is an easy one. You got to pick a spot where nobody would expect it.
Man. That's true. Me walking to wash my car.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's get us out of here.
Shovel snow.
A place where you could do it too, Jimmy, is with your Refin Ranch each and every Monday through Friday, right there on your social medias. How can people see all your great stuff?
You can see them on Twitter at Jimmy Corderas, on Instagram at Real Jimmy Corderas, on my Facebook pages as well. It's my little Refin Rants. They're about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes long at the most, and I give you my honest critique. And if you don't like it, no skin off my. Yeah, I got 2 words for you. And you can also catch me on Huge Pop with my good buddy Donnie DeSilva, where we chatted every week. This week, we talked to none other than ECW superstar Raven.
Wow,
nice.
Talk about his documentary, some really good insight. Raven, man, the guy's still sharp as attack, even though he.
Are you going to quote him?
Nevermore.
Okay.
See what you're putting up there. Daniel, what do you guys got coming up for TNA and OVW?
Who cares?
Apparently, TNA and OVW.
So, anyways, TNA is going to be live next week in Atlanta, Georgia. Come out to Atlanta. We're live on Thursday. Follow with some TV tapings on Friday. That's March 5th and 6th. And then, what you obviously still left over from Nashville shows will air this Thursday. And OVW, we've got what do we got going on OVW? Just live Thursday to the TV, and I think a pay-per-view sometime in March. But yeah, check out a lot of live events happening. So a lot of things happening in OVW. But so follow us on the webs and find out. Oh, and we just announced Cleveland's getting Rebellion in April. So Cleveland, the week before WrestleMania, will be in Cleveland, followed by TV tapings in Syracuse, New York. So that was announced. Tickets on sale for that. Go to TNAWrestling.com for your chance to buy those tickets. There you
go.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. I'm surprised. I'm very happy that Brian's been here the whole show. No satellites linking up and causing him to.
Well, he did take a bathroom break, but
he did. Shout out to Donnie DeSilva for helping him with his connection issues. We're not 100%. We're about 80%. So that's better than 40 or 20 as we were last
We're
week.
still passing.
See, not only is he one half of the team on, well, we shouldn't say one half, 1/3 of the team, because we got to give a shout out to Lincoln Allen, our producer on Huge Pub, but he's also our tech guy. Thank you, Donnie, for your technical advice.
Well,
Brian, you got anything?
I have a lot. I have a lot, RJ. I have a lot.
Okay, I'll come back.
Okay.
No. Stay here. Stay right here. Just stay here.
Go ahead.
Stay right here. So
Go ahead.
it's just so great that you guys can actually just call me the biggest moron that doesn't know anything about technology. I'm sorry. Donnie did help me. And actually, RJ helped me a little bit too. We were all on the Zoom call, whatever we helped. I don't know what the fuck you call it. We were all on that, got that done. But anyway, I am like 80%. I'm not feeling quite comfortable yet. I'm getting there, and I may have to upgrade my computer or my PC or whatever you want to call it. The bitch opens up and closes down. I call it a MacBook. But anyway, you can reach me at Twitter on
not a MacBook. You wouldn't be having these problems.
Okay, Daniel, you've had your time. Let me have mine. Sorry, Delicious. You can reach me at Twitter at Baby Hebner, and you can also reach me on the Instagram at Hebner as well. I am set to private. I'll unblock you if I want. You look something, or maybe just think you're an idiot. I won't be letting you in. But anyway, yes. So I was a lot better this week. I did have to take a pee break. Excuse me, but that happens sometimes. But anyway, next time, if y'all are complaining about it at home, I'll just take you in there with me. No, don't get no ideas. No. But anyway, that's all for me, dog.
I did forget to plug my Instagram and my Twitter at Daniel Spencer. There you go. Shout out to that. I don't know why I didn't plug it.
Great, Daniel. I don't know how you forgot that either. You plugged everything else you got, along with Jimmy.
Oh boy. On that note, you can follow the show across all the social medias at Refin It Up. Follow it right here on YouTube as well as Twitch. All the.
Hey, wait a minute. Did we plug Cordero's Karaoke right now? That's on the audio only.
Oh,
so right now, guys,
how dare
if you're listening to the audio only, you're getting Cordero's Karaoke. And if you're not listening to audio only, then you get bonus. If you're not, then
you get bonus.
Yep.
There you go.
So
if you want, you
this
can
week. Rewind it. Let me rewind
Fast
it back
forward
again.
Yeah.
Rewind it. All the social medias at Refin It Up, podcast platforms, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. I also want to give a shout out to AJ McKay for all these great videos, transitions, these intro videos as well. Absolutely phenomenal what he's doing, helping us out, as well as all the stuff over at OVW as well.
Follow him at AJ Creative. Is that what it is? What's his?
I think it's OVW, something with OVW in it. AJ Creative as well.
Put it on the show link for our platform.
It is.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's in there. If you go over to the audio, portion of the show, it's on there.
Well, it should be on the I think it's on the, I don't know, but anyways, on the YouTube as well. If you go to AJ at ajmckcreative.com, send him an email. He'll take care of all your video and audio needs, and let him know we sent you. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Do that.
As well as Downstay for the great songs as well. But for Mr. Daniel Spencer, Mr. Jimmy Corderas, and Mr. Brandon Hebner, I am RJ. We'll see you next week right here on
1, 2.